Shoot for the face. Crime and punishment in Moscow today. Roman Lebedev was the quintessential Russian spy, intelligent, articulate, and urbane. Lebedev had had a highly distinguished career with the KGB in the days of the Soviet Union. He had honed his trade while working in various Russian embassies in Western Europe, and in that time he'd mastered English, German, and bits of other languages. He was the sort of man that Western authors wrote spy thrillers about. With his extraordinary intellect and aptitude for strategic thinking, it had looked as though he was headed towards great things, maybe even the top job at KGB headquarters in central Moscow, the Lubyanka. That was until his career came crashing down along with the Berlin Wall. Like so many Russians at the time, he had to recreate himself in the uncertainty of post-communist Russia. So when the opportunity of a cushy private sector job with Falcon Capital came around, he did not think twice. It was the perfect compensation in the new Russia for his loss of status as a KGB general and its promise of a very comfortable retirement. He did not want to end up like the country's academics, scientists, and doctors, once revered in Soviet society, but now scrounging for a living on paltry government wages. Lebedev opened his drawer and took out a long, thick cigar. He lit it slowly over a gas lighter, still with Karl's undivided attention. Lebedev continued, "Cherny was doing very well, climbing up the corporate ladder, and then, like so many people who rise fast in this country without the right protection, he had a very unfortunate situation. About 6 years ago he was kidnapped, spent 2 days in a room covered in black plastic, expecting to be killed at any minute. When he was let free, he was completely broken physically and mentally. But then, that is to be expected of such an experience, isn't it?" For capital, finances, employees, and directors, danger and uncertainty lay ahead.